Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have this 2023 Nissan Leaf and we're going to do the Taillight Tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the taillight, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. If you like the product, link for the product will be linked below. With that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation, we need to prep the taillight. So all we need to do is apply our Slip Solution to the lens. And we're going to use a clean microfiber towel to remove all the contaminants that the taillight may have. So we're going to start by installing the piece that goes on the lower section of the taillight. So just apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And all you need to do is align the film to the edge of the taillight here first. So let's align it to the edge. Once you have it on the edge, we're going to secure this section by applying Tack Solution. So just lift the film carefully and apply Tack Solution underneath and on top of the film. And then hold it in position, grab your squeegee and start tacking it down. Now that we secured this section, now all we need to do is stretch the film until we reach it to this edge here. So to stretch the film, apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. Make sure this area is dry, that way we're able to grip it with our hands and stretch it. So as you can see, my hand slipped, so make sure this area is dry. And just stretch it until it reaches it to the edge here. So that should be perfect. And now hold it in place in one hand, that way it doesn't move. And apply Tack Solution with the other one and start tagging it down to anchor it to the taillight. And just make sure as you're tagging it down to remove all the solution that's behind the film. That way once we seal it, there's no solution trapped. Okay, now that we finished securing the film, before we apply heat, we need to make sure we remove any solution. And once we're done removing all the solution, then we're going to seal all the edges on the top and on the lower section. That way once we install the other piece, it overlaps on top of it and it just sits flat. So first, let's seal the top. So apply Tack Solution, grab your heat gun and start applying heat. And as you go about applying heat on each area, you're going to use your microfiber towel to start sealing that area that we're applying heat. Okay, and just double check and see if the edges are sealed, and if your finger isn't picking up the film, then it should be good to go. It's tacked down. And now we can move on with the next piece. Okay, so for the last piece, for the tail light, we are going to take it section by section. The reason being because of the type of curved design that it is. We need to make sure we take our time tagging it down as we go and securing it. If not, this curve will give you some problems, and if we don't tag it down, the film is just going to lift. So we're going to start by applying Slip Solution to the lens and to the adhesive side of the film, and just place the film on the lens. Make sure that the more curved side goes on this section here and the more pointier side goes up here. So first we're going to align this top edge first, so make sure you just align it on the edge. Once you have it there, we're going to secure it by applying Tack Solution underneath and on top of the film. Hold it in position and tack it down to secure it. So for this one, we're securing a good amount, that way the film doesn't move as we're working with it and trying to tack it down on this edge. So now that we have it tacked down here, we're going to help the film tack down around the curve. So if you need to lift it, you can, and we're just slowly going to help it tack down. We can start applying Tack Solution, that way the film tacks down, and use your squeegee to help it tack down. We need to secure the curved section first. That way it doesn't lift once we stretch the film going opposite ways. Once we secured it a good amount, we can apply a little bit of heat. That way the adhesive activates faster, and then we'll work our way on each section. So apply Tack Solution, grab your heat gun, apply a little bit of heat and just help it tack down. We can use our microfiber towel just to help it tack down a little better. And now let's stretch this one and we'll end the installation going that way. So lift the film carefully, apply slip solution underneath, and just stretch the film until you reach to this edge. So roughly around there. So now let's apply tack solution on top and start tacking it down to secure it. Let's help it tack down faster by applying tack solution on the edge, and then we'll apply a little bit of heat. Microfiber towel, and you should be good. And now we're working on this end, so all we need to do, same process, apply slip solution underneath the film. That way we're able to stretch it and align it. So just like that. You are going to have these fingers here, so just help the fingers separate by stretching on each area. And like I mentioned, the film is going to overlap with this film, so make sure this one was sealed before doing the installation. So now apply tack solution, hold it in position so it doesn't lift, and just take your time tacking it down around the curve. That way you don't crease the film. You can also do this method where you lift it and tack it down as you go, but just be careful, take it easy. That way you don't crease the film, just like that. Now it should be good. So it's just more of having patience with this one, working section by section, and then once you're done tacking down everything, then make sure to remove all the solution that may still be trapped underneath the film. So make sure you remove all the bubbles, and then we'll end it by sealing all these edges. Since it's still lifting, we need to bring it back down. So apply tack solution and apply heat and use your microfiber towel to bring them down. So it should look flush like this, and you should be good. And now we can move on to pulse heating the entire film. So once you finish with the installation for the taillight, the last step is to pulse heat the entire panel. So all you need to do is apply tack solution all over the taillight, and we're going to use our heat gun and start applying heat all over the film. That way we help the adhesive activate faster. And we're going to use our microfiber towel just to tack down the film and remove any solution that may still be trapped underneath the taillight. So just take your time as you're doing this process. Make sure everything is sealed and tacked down. And then once you're done with this part, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the Taillight Tints for the 2023 Nissan Leaf. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.